Hey, this is Motell Granite once again. I got a special treat. You gotta get down so you can see you a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, a special treat once again for anybody that has seen my previous videos before. We got DeMarco again in the house. He gonna present us some more today. Today is actually game day, so we getting hyped about that. So we want to bring that presentation about game day, about future preparation, about life, and also whatever relationship talk, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna call it 15 minutes of pressure. So that's what we're gonna put on. So go ahead, DeMarco, you can have the floor.
So you guys heard him. My name is DeMarco Jones. So today is game day, and I'm gonna tell you guys about that. So it takes practice, and not just practice. It takes your schoolwork, homework. You have to be excellent. I'm not gonna say everybody have to be perfect at doing things, but if you don't know nothing in class, you ask your teacher for help. Anybody else for help, like your friends. Like you do anything. Like I'ma just say this. I don't play sports. I like to box a lot, okay? But I won't be able to box if I don't have no goal set prior to that. And I want to be an actor, for real. A lot of people tell me I should. So it's just like whatever you have your mind to, the first thing you have your mind to, I think you should do that first thing, unless it's only if it's positive. And like a lot of people come up to me and tell me, like, a lot of people used to, they don't do that no more because they see good in me. They used to say, you're not going to be nothing, you're not going to be this and that, you're going to be a hood rat. But that's not the thing. You can't tell somebody what they're going to be if you know they have a future and you don't know what that future is. So it's just like, you have to set some examples. You have to, it's not just school, it starts at home. It starts at home because before you come to school, you're going to be at home first. Some of you guys. So you have to set up a goal. And when you set up a goal, when you have a great goal for yourself, you're going to have a lot of good things that's planned for you. And you might not think that, you might not have everything that's going good for yourself right now, but there's a lot of opportunities out there right now. And I'm not saying get a job, a part-time job, a full-time job. I'm just saying like whatever like come to career, like do your schoolwork, like be responsible for your actions and have integrity is what we talk about in our school all the time. So if y'all listen to what I am saying and what he is saying, I hope you guys don't take it for granted, because this is going to get you far in life. And I'm not saying far like down a path that you didn't wish to go down. I'm saying the path that everybody wanted to see you go down as a good result. So just think about it. If you don't think about it, please rewind this video as much times as you can to get it in your head. Okay, guys?
And that's important to me, for this to be recorded so that you can always go back and listen to it. Now, Joseph is sitting over there, and he had a statement on the back of his shirt one day that said, you're not going to find yourself, but you have to create yourself. So instead of everybody running around looking for themselves somewhere, or like there's going to be some type of epiphany and they'll come up with something to find out, it's not going to happen. You have to create yourself from the beginning and go from that point forward. Okay, so there's no way you can do that. You have to become the man or the woman that you want to be by creating it from the very beginning, having your foundation and building it from the ground up. And this young man is a prime example. He's come a long way. He went through a lot of trials and tribulations. There's some, you know, your time in Toledo,
yeah,
and other things like that. There's some issues that have been going on at home, but he's going to make it. He's going to be very successful. So I'm proud of that.
Right, those that don't have a great childhood or maybe adulthood, you always have to start somewhere, and it just won't fly off the sky like immediately. You have to think, and you have to put your mind and effort to everything else.
So if you can put your mind set on something that is like we've been talking in class about having a plan. We talked about mistakes and things that we made. I've shared mistakes with the class. The class has shared mistakes with me as well. So now once you get past the point where you know that you can make mistakes, then you just feel a little bit better about being successful. So don't have a problem with going to a parent, a relative, or somebody that you know, or a friend, and discuss something with you. Because what I don't want to happen is somebody to think about committing suicide or doing something to hurt yourself, cutting your wrist or something open, because you feel like you don't have nobody to talk to. So hopefully you can see this video, see DeMarco, and be influenced by him as a young man who's doing a lot of great things in life, and has walked a really strong path of going from being into a lot of trouble to now being a successful young man, which I know he's going to be, which is really cool. So what about the game tonight? You gonna be hyped about the game?
Oh yeah, I've been hyped literally all week. Last weekend, soon as I first heard about the game, I just don't want no drama, but all you gotta do is just be smart. Be smart where you go places. You may not think smart, but you have to be smart. Or you may not be smart, you have to think smart. It's one or the other, you have to choose one, or you're gonna go down a road that you would never expect.
Now let me ask you this before we jump off here. Now I've said on most of my YouTube channel network, I've said relationships don't work. So what do you think about relationships?
I mean, I think a lot about relationships, like with his friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. I think all relationships matter, no matter what, like, the priority is of it. So.
Yeah. I also got this thing that I do called IQ, which is like I quit, right? So tell me something that you like to quit doing.
Oh, okay. So about my childhood, I went through a lot. So one thing I never wanted to quit is being silly in school. I never wanted to quit that because I know when I leave this building, I will go home into like a world of mess, trouble, things that I would not wish for. But at that same time, I said, you know, I'm going to come up with solutions, conclusions, and ideas to solve this problem. They might act the same, like my parents, they might act the same, get mad at me, do whatever, and I take that energy and leave it for school. I didn't think like that. I said, you know, I'm going to enjoy my time for school, but it's actually coming a disruption to my peers around the building. So now I'm, you know, working on that right now. I'm going home. If I have a problem, read a book on the phone, but the phone is not going to solve nothing for real. Maybe music will. But, or I just study. That's all I can do because life is too short to walk around here mad all the time.
Yeah, do you ever visualize right now where you might be in 10 years?
I would say I would love to look at my future from 10 years from now, maybe standing or sitting next to Tyler Perry right now, maybe being on the billboard looking at myself right now, taking pictures of the billboard, or inventing this new show or a movie, TV series. I see myself from that 10 years from now.
Do you watch the Oprah Winfrey Network?
Oh, not really. I really don't watch those type of, like Dr. Phil and all of that.
Okay.
But yeah, I heard about a lot of, you know, lines that come from there. So.
What about Power?
I don't watch Power.
Oh, you don't? You don't like watching Power? So you see yourself acting in 10 years or so, and you've already mapped out a plan for boxing, and you seem to be a lively person for sure that can draw people together. So you're a very positive young man for people, and you're very popular. He's got to be one of the most popular people in the whole district. Elementary school, high school, grown folks, almost everybody. But
and that. Sorry to stop you right there. That's a good thing to be popular because that tells you right there everybody loves you. So if you feel like you don't, just think about when you walk around the school building, everybody say, hey this, hey, how was your weekend, hey that. It's not, you just don't, you have to think about the bigger picture, okay?
So go ahead and give your, if you wanted to give your Instagram, if you wanted to give that to the people, or if you wanted to do, if you have your own YouTube channel, or any type of information for all your fans and stuff to get connected with you now and build a, I guess it's almost like clientele, so that they'll know how to follow you as you move forward.
All right. So my Instagram is kind of a little weird. It's THE the real with 2 L's, real, and it says champagne, like the drink, champagne. Okay. So the real champagne with 2 L's in it.
Real champagne. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you want to say before we close out?
I would like to save the rest for the next video.
Okay. So you know what? As usual, I appreciate you. Today is Friday. It's game day.
Game day.
And we're going to make it jump. And we're excited about that. Y'all take care. Cold Crown.